Okay everyone, so now we are learning the string. To understand the string, I am taking the example here. First of all, we are declaring a variable of a character type. Let's say we are saying char, this is the data type character. And let's say the name of variable we are choosing is ch. So ch is a variable of character type. And here we are storing one character. Let's say here I am storing single a. So this is the character. That means inside the memory, we are having one block reserved. And let's say the name we are providing is ch. And here, let's say the address is 40. And inside that, we are storing one character, that is a. Whenever we are using the single quote, that signified is the character. But let's say I want to store my name, let's say Ankit. Now what is going to happen? In that case, I need a character array. So here, simply I will write char. Char is the data type. Afterward, let's say the character array name is n. And here I am using, let's say 6. 6 is the size. Now equal to, in the curly bracket, I am providing my name. We know that the string have the double quote. So here I am using my name, let's say Ankit. So here this is how we are having my name that is stored, which is Ankit. So this is called string. So here is important point to learn that we are having a character which is a, that is having the single quote, and whenever we are having is a string, and string is having the double quote. And string, we are having multiple characters together. We can see that a, n, k, I, t, these are the characters. So we can say that string is a array of characters. So by saying array n6, that means we are reserving 6 blocks into the memory. So here the name of array is n and the size is 6. That means 6 blocks are there. And we know that it is an array. Array means it is having the contiguous memory location, or it is having the sequential memory allocation. Contiguous memory means there are all the things stored into the sequence. So here let us suppose that the first address or the base address we are having is 30, and we know that character consume 1 byte. That means sequentially we are having further blocks by 1 byte. So here 31, 32, 33, 34 and 35. Inside this character array n, we are going to store all the characters. So here the first is a, so a we are storing, then n, so n, then k, so k we are storing, then I, then t, so they are stored. Now understand one thing, whenever we are dealing with the string, you can see that here we are having is the 5 character. So a, n, k, I, t, these are the 5 character. But why we have given the size 6? Because at the end, compiler automatically provide /0, which is the null character. So null character is applied at the end automatically by the compiler. So we can say that the string terminate with /0 or null character. Here we have observed one thing. We have simply provided the name Ankit and automatically the /0 is provided by the compiler. So you don't have to provide the /0, compiler automatically provide it if you are providing the string. So that's why here the size of character array means the string, it should be 1 greater than the size of your characters. Why? The reason is that because 1 space we have to provide for the null character. Now we are learning the declaration of string. Let us suppose that I want to store my name Ankit, which is having the 5 character. So here I need a character array because string is the character array. So simply we are writing char, that means it is the data type character, and here let's say n. So n is the name. And here inside that I will provide the size. So here 6 is the size. So this is called the declaration. That means we are having the 6 block reserved into the memory whose name is n, and that is of character type. So here the 6 blocks are reserved because the size is 6 and the name is n. So here the name of array will be n. It is of character type which consume 1 byte. So we are assuming the base address is 30. Then in the sequence 31, 32, 33, 34 and 35. So here we have declared the string. Now we are going to initialize, means providing the value. So here we are learning the initialization of string. Let us suppose that I am writing here char, that means it is a data type character, then the name which is n and the size I am providing is 6. We know that this is the declaration. Then afterward equal to, then we are having the double quotes and providing the name. Let's say I am providing here Ankit. So this is called initialization. So here the first part starting from char till n6. This is called the declaration. And here we are providing its value which is Ankit, that is called initialization. So here that complete name Ankit. So here ANKIT, that will be stored inside the character array. And at the end we will be having the /0 which is null character automatically provided by the compiler. There is one more way of writing this. We can simply say that char then n inside the size. We are not providing the size and we are simply saying equal to, then double quote start, and here we are saying simple Ankit. So this is the initialization. Here we know that we have not given the size, but here we are providing the complete initialization. So we are giving the name Ankit. We know that here the 5 characters are there, means 5 is the size plus 1 for the null character. So automatically 6 size compiler will assume. So automatically this is 6. 5 characters for the Ankit and 1 for the null character. So automatically if you are not providing the size, then it will consume as 6 as the size. If you want to write character by character, that is also possible. So you can simply say that char, which is a data type, n6, here n is the name and 6 is the size, equal to curly bracket start. We know that character is having single quote. So here single quote, I am giving the first character A, then second character N, then third character K, then fourth which is I, then fifth which is T. In that case, you have to provide the /0 because this is not a string. You are providing character by character. So here you should provide /0 by yourself. So here you are telling the compiler that I am giving you the string. Now afterward, we are having is the semicolon. There is one more way of writing this. Let's say you are saying char, which is a data type, and you are saying n, which is the name of array, and here the size you are not providing, and equal to, in the bracket, you are saying character by character. Let's say A, then again N, then K, then I, then T. So these are the character, and at the end you are providing the /0. So this is exactly same as the previous. We know that here we are dealing with character by character, and how many characters we are provided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here 6 will be the size. So compiler will assume that here 6 is the size. These all 4 lines are exactly same. So simply you are providing in double quote Ankit, you are not providing the size and providing the initialization, or here you are dealing with character by character and you are not providing the size but giving character by character. So all initialization are same. You can use anyone as per your own choice. Let us assume that you say that I will not provide the /0. I don't want to provide it. Now let's assume here I am saying char, which is a character data type, then n. Inside the n I am providing 5 as the size. Now equal to, I am providing only characters. I am saying A, N, then K, then I, then T. So only 5 characters I have provided. You may be having this question in your mind, if I don't provide /0, what will happen? If you are using the first four cases, in all the first four cases, we will be having the normal output, which is Ankit. So here ANKIT, that will be your output. Because the /0 indicates that this is the end character. So till that compiler will show you. But let's suppose that you are not giving the size for the /0 and you are dealing character by character and you are restricting the compiler that you should not provide /0 because character by character, here it is your responsibility to provide /0. When you are dealing with the string, at that time automatically /0 is provided by the compiler. But when you are dealing with the character, at that time you provide the /0. But if you are dealing with character by character and you are not providing the /0, at that time you will be having the normal output, let's say Ankit. So this Ankit will come, but followed by there will be some garbage value. So here at the end there will be some kind of garbage value. So here after the printing Ankit, there will be some kind of garbage value that will be coming after the string. So we can say that if you are dealing with character by character and you are not providing the /0 at the end, in that case output will contain garbage value at the end. So this is not the proper way of initializing the string, because here we will be having the garbage value at the end. So here we have learned the initialization, but this is the compile time initialization. Here we know that we are providing the values when we are declaring the string. At the same time we are going to provide their value. But let us suppose that I want to take the values from the user, means when the program is running. So this is called runtime initialization. So for that I should be taking the input from the user. So now we are learning that how to take input string from the user. We know that whenever we are taking the input from the user, we use the scanf statement. So here also in the string we can use the scanf statement. Scanf means taking the input from the user. Now inside that we are having the double quotes. Now percentage s signify that it is the string, that input we are taking. Now comma, here we are providing the name of that variable which is acting like a array. So character array we know that we have taken, that is n. So we are taking here n. Now afterward we are having is the semicolon. Here we should observe one thing, that scanf means taking the input from the user. We are using the percentage s. So percentage s signify that we are taking the string input. There is important thing to note that before n we are not providing ampersand sign. So that end we are not providing. So whenever we are dealing with the string and we are taking the input using the scanf statement, at that time the ampersand sign is not required. So you don't have to provide and here. Simply you will write the name of array. So here we know that we have declared the character array which is n. So here this n is the character array and ampersand sign is not required. So let us assume that afterward user is going to provide the string which is Ankit. So by using this line it is going to take all the complete string, all the characters, and that it will save inside the character array, and here at the end we will provide the /0. I am modifying it. Let's say I am writing scanf. Now afterward I am providing the double quote and percentage. Instead of s I am saying 3s. So here 3 stands for means we are limiting to the 3 characters. So string of 3 character is allowed. So comma we are saying n here. So the input will be taking for the 3 characters only. But let's assume that here user is providing the complete name which is Ankit. And we know that Ankit here we are giving is of 5 character. And the permissible characters are only 3. So here only 3 characters will be taken and rest of the characters will be discarded. So here the input will be of 3 characters only. There is a major problem with the scanf. If I am writing, let's say, scanf line one more time, I am saying scanf, then %s, that is for the string, comma, ampersand is not required, I am putting n here, then semicolon. This line is exactly same as the first line. Let us suppose that here I am providing the input with the space. I am, let's say, saying an, then I am giving one space here, then afterward, let's say I am saying ki. We know that we have declared the array whose size is 6. That means 1 will be for the null character and we can store the 5 values. So here we know that space is also counted as the value. So here an space ki, we are having the 5 character. So as per our assumption, that should be saved. But no, this should not will be saved as it is. Whenever we are using the scanf statement, at that time, whenever the first space encounter, before that, only that string will be considered and rest of the string will be discarded. That means only an will be taken as the input. So that is the major disadvantage. If let's suppose I want to write my complete name Ankit space Verma and maybe there is a space of 16 available. But if I am using a scanf statement, then only Ankit will be taken and Verma will be discarded. Even though we are having the size of 15, still we cannot store it because Ankit space, one space is coming. Whenever the space encounter, scanf don't continue. So we are having the problem with the scanf statement that whenever the first space encounter, it do not consider that complete sentence afterward. So it only take the first part. So in this case, only an will be taken. So here this is the problem with the scanf. It terminates with the first white space. What is the meaning of white space? White space means if you are, let's say, pressing the enter or if you are giving a space, so afterward it is not going to consider the later on characters. We are having the solution also. So for the solution, we can say that simply scanf means taking the input from the user, then bracket start, then again we are having the double quotes, then percentage. In the percentage we are having is the again bracket start, then power sign, then /n. So it says that until /n come, it is going to take the input, then afterward s. So here we have added, then comma n. So now we are going to understand this. So whenever we are adding the bracket, then power sign /n, then bracket close, this line signify that we are keep on receiving the characters until /n encounter, and we know that /n is for the next line. So let's suppose that this time you are saying an, then afterward you are giving one space, then afterward you are saying ki, and now you are pressing enter. We know that pressing enter means /n. So here the /n encounter, so it is going to take the complete string till that. So here an, then space, then k, then I, everything will be stored inside the string. So here that will be stored inside the n, which is the character array. But if you want to take the complete string together without using the scanf statement, then that is possible with the gets function. So first of all, we are dealing with the character. Let us suppose that I am going to declare a character. Let's say character variable, I am saying char for the character, data type, then afterwards ch. So this is the variable. So one variable ch is declared, that is of character type. If I want that this character I want from the user, so simply we can say that ch, which is the variable name, is equal to then getchar. We know that by saying char ch, that means one variable will be declared inside the memory whose name is ch. Let's say the address is 40. Now afterward we are saying is getchar. Let us suppose that user is going to enter a character a. So this a is the character which is given by the user. So that a will be stored inside the ch. So here this a will be stored inside the variable ch. So getchar function is used for taking the character. But here we are dealing with the string. So for the string we are having is the function which is the gets. Let us suppose that we are having is a character array which is n whose size is 6. In that I want to take a complete string. So simply we are going to write the function which is gets. That means get the string. And in the bracket we will simply write the name of array. So here n. So by using this we can take the complete string together without any restriction. You can provide the space, no problem. You can take anything. So that complete thing will be taken. Let us suppose that user is going to write an, then giving a space, then ki. So that complete will be taken. So gets function is used for taking the input in the string. So here that complete string is taken, and we know that an, then space, then ki. So there are 5 characters. So all the 5 characters will be stored inside the character array n with the null character at the end. So gets function is used for taking the string. So here we have learned that whenever we are taking the input from the user, at that time we can use the scanf statement, and whenever you are using the scanf statement, then we use the %s, that is for the string. And here we don't need the ampersand sign, which is the and sign, so that is not required. We simply provide the name of array. So whenever user is giving the complete input, let's say Ankit, so that input will be taken and that will be stored inside the array. So let's assume that we are having the array whose size is 6. So that n, inside that array we will be having the complete input, that is ankit, and at the end automatically compiler will provide the /0. In the second case, we have learned that whenever we are using the scanf statement, means taking the input from the user, %3s means take only 3 characters and here store into the n. If the user is giving the complete name, let's say ankit, then only first 3 characters will be taken and rest will be discarded. So here inside the array, we will be having only first 3 characters, which is ank, then /0 will be applied by the compiler. In the case 3, we are having again scanf, then %s, that is for the string, then storing into the n. So this line is same as the first line, but here I am providing a different input. Here I am saying, let's say an, then 1 space, then ki. Here we are having the problem with the scanf that it will terminate when the first white space encounter. So here we know that an is followed by a white space, that means this complete part, space and ki, that will be discarded. So only an will be stored inside the array and followed by the /0. To remove this problem, we are having one option. So we can say that scanf means taking the input from the user, %. After the %, we can use bracket start, then power sign, then /n. So this signifies that keep on receiving the characters until /n encounter. So after that, s for the string and storing into the array n. So whenever you are providing an space ki, now press enter. So till the enter comes, means /n comes, it will take the complete string. So here it is going to take the complete string and store into the array. So an, 1 space, then ki, that will be stored and compiler automatically provide the /0. If you don't want to write this scanf statement, so there is a simple option. The simple option is that gets. Simply by using the get statement, you can take the get string, means complete string. So gets n. So here we are taking the complete string and storing into the n. So now I am saying, let's say an space ki. So in the similar manner, an then space ki will be stored inside the array followed by the /0, which is added by the compiler. So here we have taken the input from the user and the main function we have learned is the gets, means getting the string. Now we are learning that how to give output to the user. For giving the output, we use the printf function. Similarly, in terms of string, we can use the printf function. So here we can provide printf. Printf means printing on the screen. Now afterward, bracket start, and in the bracket we are having is the %s. %s stands for, it is for the string, then comma, Here we are providing the character array. We know that the array we are having is n. So here we are providing that name which is n. Then semicolon. We know that inside this n array we are having the values which are already stored, which is Ankit. So that complete Ankit will be displayed on the screen, and here till the null character that complete string will be displayed. So we know that before null character we are having the complete string which is Ankit. So on the user screen we are having the output which is Ankit. So by using the %s we can display the string. With the %s we can use some certain values. Let's suppose that we are using the percentage and here we are using the s. Now in between if I am providing a dot, so here before that we can provide certain value. Let's say the value is 10, and after that let's say I am providing some value. Let's say the value is 3. So here 3 signify number of character. If I am having a string, let's say Ankit. Now from that string how many character I want to display? That is called number of character. And we are having the first thing which is 10. That signify column. On the output screen, how many columns you want means how many characters you require. That is the column. Let us assume that I am using a printf statement. So I am writing here printf means printing on the screen. Then bracket start, then double quotes, then percentage. Here I am not taking the column. I am simply writing dot. And after the dot, let's say I am saying 3. Then I am saying s, then double quotes close, comma, n, then semicolon. Here we know that dot and after the dot 3 means we are having the 3 character. So 3 character of the string which is from n. So here we know that n is having the size 6 which is having the string Ankit. So from that we are taking the 3 character. So first 3 characters are A and K. So on the output screen we will be having the character that is A and K. So here the output is A and K. I am taking one more example here. Let us suppose that I am using the printf means printing on the screen. Then bracket start, then double quote, then percentage, then I am not giving the column. I am simply saying dot, then I am saying 2s, then double quotes end, comma, n, afterward semicolon. Here we know that after the dot if I am saying 2 means 2 character. So here these 2 character string we are taking from the n, and we know that n is the character array which is having the Ankit as a string. So here from that we are taking only 2 characters. So A and N. So A and N will be displayed on the screen. Now let us assume that I am taking the column here. So first of all I am saying printf, then bracket start, then percentage. Now here I am providing the column. Let's say I am saying here 7. Now dot I am not providing and I am not providing the character. So afterward s, then double quote close, comma, n, then bracket close, semicolon. Now here we are not using any dot, we are simply saying 7. 7 is a character. Character means we are going to display 7 characters on the screen. So here we are showing that 7 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The meaning is that on the screen there should be 7 character. If we are having less character, then that should be filled with the spaces. So here S means for the string and take from the N. We know that N is the character array whose size is 6, and here already we are having is the Ankit stored. So here from the last we are taking. So first we are taking the T. So we are going to store it here. Then I, K, N, A. So here we can see that we are having the Ankit string, but here that should be from the end. That means starting we are having 2 spaces. So 2 spaces, then afterward Ankit. So here we are having is the 7 character that should be displayed. Now we are taking one more example here. Let us suppose that we are saying printf means printing on the screen. Bracket start. Here we are having percentage. After the percentage, let's say I am providing 8. I am not using any dot, simply I am saying S. Then afterward we are having the double quotes, then comma, here we are saying N, then semicolon. So here we are using the 8. 8 means this is the column. So that means there should be 8 characters. So here we want that there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters should be there. Then we are having is S for the string, N is the array, N is the array whose size is 6, and here we are having the Ankit displayed. So from the end we has to write T-I-K-N-A. So that we are going to write from the end T-I-K-N-A. In that case we are having the first 3, they are the spaces. So first 3 spaces, then Ankit. So this is how we are having is the 8 character, means 8 columns we are taking. We know that inside the Ankit we are having 5 character, but let us suppose that I am giving some less value. So here let us suppose I am writing printf, means printing on the screen, bracket start, then double quote, percentage. Here I am not giving any dot, I am simply saying 3, then S, then double quotes end, comma, N, then semicolon. So here we are having 3. 3 means there should be column. So here we are giving the 3 column space. Now afterward we are having is the S, means for the string. So from the N we are taking, and N is the array whose size is 6, and that is containing Ankit. Understand that inside the Ankit we are having 5 character, but here we are saying 3 column. So whenever the size is greater, in that case that size will be considered. So here we are going to provide the complete name Ankit. Even the columns we have mentioned is 3, but the size of the string is greater. So in that case the complete string will be shown. So here complete Ankit will come. Now let us suppose that we are writing printf. In the bracket we are having the double quotes, then percentage, and then we are using minus sign, and then we are saying 7. We are not providing any dot, we are saying S, double quote end, then comma, N, then semicolon. Here the minus sign says that we has to go on the left hand side. So now understand, this minus means left hand side, 7 means we should be having the 7 spaces. So here 7 column space we should have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Afterward we are having is the S for the string, then N. We know that N is the array who is having the 6 size, and here we are having the string, that is Ankit. So here we are going to start from the left hand side now. So here on the left we are saying Ankit. So here 5 characters, and on the output we want 7. So here 2 spaces will be come afterward. So this is how minus means coming of the left hand side. Now let us suppose that we are going to merge column and character together. So here we are writing printf, means printing on the screen. Then we start with the bracket, then double quote, %. Then afterward we are, let's say, saying 8. We know that 8 is for the column. Now afterward we are putting dot. After the dot, whatever we are saying, that is for the character. Let's say we are saying 3. Now S, double quotes close, comma, N. Then afterwards semicolon. So before the dot we are having 8. 8 means column. So here 8 character column should be there. So that means on the output screen there should be 8 character availability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Afterward we are having dot. After the dot we have 3. And after the dot 3 means 3 character. So here from the string, which is from N, we know that N is the array who is having size 6. So here we are having the Ankit. So from the Ankit, 3 character. So 3 character means A, N, K. So these 3 characters should come, and we know that it will start from the right hand side because minus we have not provided. So here K, N, and A. So here A and K is on the last, and before that there should be spaces. There are 8 character space. So out of that A and K is filled, means 3 are filled. So 5 will be spaces. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here 5 spaces, then A and K. That will be the output. If you don't want to apply the printf function, then there is the shortcut function that is for the string only, which is the puts. So by using the puts function, we can just display the string on the screen. Let us assume that we are taking the example of the character first. Let's say we are having is the char. We know that char is the data type, and here we are having is the ch. So here ch is a variable. So ch variable is declared of character type, and here we are giving the value, let's say a. If I want to put this character onto the screen, so I will use the function by saying putchar. So put character, this is the function that will display the character on the screen. So here ch will be the character that will be displayed on the screen. So let's assume that by saying char ch, we are having one block of memory that is reserved, and maybe assume that this name is ch, and here the address is 40. So inside that we are having is a. So a is the value which is stored inside the ch. If you want to display this a, means single character, to the user, means on the output screen, so we are going to write putchar. Putchar, this is the function for putting the character. Inside that we are having ch, means from the variable ch we are going to fetch the value and display on the user screen. Here we know that the value is a, so here on the user screen there will be the output, that will be a. So putting the character a. But here we are dealing with the string. So for the string we are having the function which is puts. Put the string, so that's why it is called puts. Inside the bracket we have to provide the name of array where we are having the values. We know that here we are having is n. So n is the name of array, so we are going to provide n here, and then afterward semicolon. So by saying puts means put the string and the variable is n. We know that the variable n that contains the string which is Ankit. So here that complete string will be displayed to the user which is Ankit. Whenever we are dealing with the character and we want to take the input for the character, then there we are having the function which is called getchar, means get the character. And whenever we want to display the character to the user, means putting on the screen, so put character. So putchar is the function for putting the character. So whenever dealing with the characters, so getchar for taking the character input and putchar for giving the character output. But here we are learning the string. So in the string we are having two major functions. One is the gets. So the gets function is used, that is for taking the input from the user. So gets simply take the complete string from the user. And the second function we are having is the puts, means putting the string, means putting the string to the output screen. So here in the string we are having two functions. The first function we are having is the gets function, that is for taking the input. And second function we are having is the puts function, that is for giving the output. So that is all about the string.